Hey, what's happening? I'm Sim Famous, and today we're going to go flying. We're going to be in episode one. We're going to fly across the United States, and we're going to start out in Shelter Cove, which is in Whitehorn, California. And then our final destination is going to be KHSE. That's the Billy Mitchell Airport in Frisco, North Carolina. But we're going to be making stops along the way. We're not going to fly it in one day. We're going to do it in a few episodes. And so that's going to be the plan. If you're watching along, whether it's live or after it's live, thanks for hanging out. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe for us. We really, truly appreciate it. I'm going to get the chat pulled up while we got the plane warming up. I think everything's about up to temperature, so to speak. And we got our nav lights on. We got to get our taxi lights and all that stuff on here very soon. But we're going to do our traditional sound check. 1, 2, 3, 7. Yeah, it's working. Seems to be working. All right, we'll taxi out to the runway here in a minute. We have been cleared for takeoff. We are live players, so we may see some other planes. All right, if you want to fly with us, just put it on the West USA server and make sure your players are set to live players, and then you can fly with us. We got JB Gaming with yo. What's happening, JB? How's your day going? We're just about to start our flight today. We're going to fly across the United States in a Cessna, but we're going to do it in episodes. So we're just going to see what it looks like and fly from coast to coast. We're on California right now. JB Gaming says, got out early day. Oh, nice. Early day is always fun. Well, let's see. I guess we get back to the inside of the plane. And we need to get on our taxi lights. Don't need a fuel pump. Maybe some pilot heat. A little cold here. JB Gaming says we got out at 9:30 my time. Right on. I think it's about 9:30 out in California where we're taking off from. I was checking the weather earlier. It's about 38 degrees here in Whitehorn, California, and it says it feels like 33. So that's it's pretty interesting. Let's get our brakes off and taxi right out here to the runway. Short taxi. This is something I've always wanted to do is fly across the United States in a little plane. And then today I was like, you know what? I think I'll just go ahead and start the episodes and just get it started and go exploring. Today seems like a good day to do that. Get to see some sights along the way, and and when you do a flight like this, where you're just landing wherever airport you want to and stuff, you get to see a whole lot in the game that you may not see. All right, we're lined up on the runway here. Get our brakes on. Get everything set up here. Let's get flaps. We'll go full flaps, I guess. Think that'd be good there. And get back on the inside. And let's see. Let's check our map here. And when we fly out of here, we're gonna let's see. We'll go to the end of the runway, fly up, gain some altitude by the coastline, and then we'll make a turn to our left. I think that's how we're gonna do this. Okay, so in the runway up, follow the coastline down, and then we'll make a left turn towards the other coast. It's like coast to coast, an American Truck Simulator, but different. JB Gaming says my PC is a little loud. Do you mean like your fans are running? Uh, kind of loud. If so, oh, okay. JB Gaming says it is the CPC cooling fan. I have to get a new one probably. I have a on my laptop. I have a cooling tray, and then I have a couple external um, fans blowing air all around it to help keep it cool. And so far, that's helped me a lot. Just adding more airflow. Oh, JB Games says CPU. Yeah, I read it as CPC, and I don't even know what that is yet either. Okay, flaps down, brakes off. I think we're ready to get out of here a little bit. Pulls to the left. Power up. JB Games says it's where your i7 card is. Oh, okay. Thanks for the info, because I'm always learning about PCs and stuff. Whoa, plane's drifting off a little bit. There we go. Hold steady, hold steady. Little windy, little windy. All right, rotate. We're airborne. Okay, follow the runway out. The wind is pushing us a little sideways here. All right, we're gonna follow the coastline out. It is very windy right here. Continue our climb. Just got a nice, slow, decent climb here out of the coast. I can take you to the outside. Get another set of flaps up. Change the view. And we're flying. Glad to have everybody along for the first of many episodes to come, flying across the United States. Let's see, we just left out of Whitehorn, which is back there. Gaining some altitude here before we make our turn to the left. We do have live players on, so you're welcome to join us in our flight if you want. And we'll get you back to the inside. And we're just going to continue to follow the coastline down till we get up to the altitude we want to be. Make a turn here towards the right. Still got the wind pushing us. Looking forward to a fun flight. We got about 70% fuel. So we're good on fuel for a little while. The wind is pushing us. Change our view here. Got the west coast there to our right. And we're going to head across the United States. Everything looks good there. We do have live weather on as well. Now we're just getting over the coast here. We'll start making a turn across these mountains. I'm really looking forward to this adventure, seeing it all we see. I'm sure we'll experience some interesting live weather, find some fantastic places to do some touch and goes. So far so good. Pull it down the throttle a little bit here. JB Gamer says, I'm streaming later. Right on. What you going to be streaming? You know yet? JB says we're going to be doing some LS PDFR. Nice. Or LSD PFR. I guess I'm having trouble reading today. Bring our throttle back a little bit more. Get set at a nice cruise speed here. Just sip on the fuel the rest of the way. JB says it's LSP DFR. See, teamwork. We got it figured out. Now I don't know where I'm going to land for the first landing here. It'll just kind of be we're going to fly for a while, take in the sights and the sounds, and you know, it's going to take a few days to get across the United States, especially in the Cessna. But the views, I think they're going to be well worth it. Da 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 da. And we're still hand flying the plane as of right now as well. Beautiful country down there. So I'm looking forward to seeing all the terrain changes too along the way. Currently cruising about 2,800 feet. We'll be flying a bunch of different altitudes on these flights. I'm going to go ahead and get up to about 5,000 feet. We'll pull up the power. We'll start our climb. Just approaching 3,300 feet now, as we are flying across the United States. It's gonna be fun. What's everybody getting into today? You plan on doing some gaming yourself? You got work, school, chores to do around the house? Man, look at these views. We'll go to the outside. And we'll get you spun around here. There we go. Flying the Cessna across the United States. This is so amazing. I love it. Absolutely love it. Still gaining a little bit of altitude here, taking in the sights and sounds. And we'll get you back to the inside. And we're just over 4,400 feet right now. Said I'm gonna get us up to about 5,000 feet, and then we're gonna cruise at 5,000 for a little while. And I'm not a pilot. I'm just pretending to be one on the on the on your phone or on your PC. We got Heat My Shorts with Hey Buddy just in between an upload. Hey, I forgot how to talk. Let me read that again. Heat My Short says, hey buddy, just in between an upload and a doctor appointment, thought I'd pop in and say hi quickly. Hey, what's happening, Heat My Shorts? We're flying. I do have live players on, so when you get done with that, and if you want to do something, and if you want to jump in on the flight with me, feel free if I'm still live while you're done doing that. I have the West USA server on and live players. Heat My Short says, this is a really cool idea. I was thinking of doing something similar in Canada. You should do that. And basically what I did is I have a waypoint for my first flight here, which is from all the way across the United States. But I won't be flying it all in one day. I'm going to do it in episodes. And then so it's just we're going to random fly and see what all the sites are. And if you decide to do one in Canada, I'll totally do it with you too, man. I'll yeah, we'll make that happen. I'd like to fly across Canada. Hey, thanks for the shouts. I'll totally do that here as well. And speaking of that, make sure to check out Heat My Shorts channel. Really great channel. Go over and say hi to my buddy Steve. And check out some of his hot sauce reviews. He has a very unique and fun way of doing that. I know you're going to love it. Alright, we just got up to 5,000 feet. Heat My Shorts says, sweet, we'll chat about that idea. Yeah, let's do it, man. Look at all these sites. That'd be great to fly up to Canada, fly around, see all that too. Exploring Canada. Okay, I'm going to switch on the autopilot here. Actually, let me turn that back off. Let me get where I want to be level wise. Let me pull the throttle back. We got Josh with Hey Sim. What's happening, Josh? Getting some turbulence here. Take a look out our window. Just left California a little while ago. Having a blast. Josh says, how you doing, Sim? I'm doing pretty good. I'm getting ready to set up the autopilot here, if I can remember where my buttons are for everything. Let's see, here we go. I need to go altitude, hold the altitude there. And I need to change my heading a little bit. And see, we're currently... Okay, so let me change this here. How you doing, Josh? What's new? Let's see, we're going to track 40 and we need to go 68. Okay. So we need to go over here. That's 58. Let's go a little bit more. Heading. Hit heading. Our plane will start to make the turn, get us on course. And just like that, we got autopilot set. He my short says, "Kate, brother, got to get ready for the doctor appointment. I got my parachute. I'm bailing out. See you later." He my short I says, "Think we're up high enough. You'll be the first one to the ground. You'll beat the paramedics there. I guarantee it." Have a good doctor's appointment, man. And like I said, if you see us live later, feel free to jump in. Take you to the outside. Emo Short says, "Cheers, Sim. Much love." Right on, man. Same to you. We got TTV Meg too with hi. What's happening, TTV? Josh says, "We got our first blog post today for Oklahoma Sim. And you're doing okay." Oh, nice. I was thinking about flying up to Oklahoma the other day. I watch a couple of YouTube channels. I watch Puddin's Pav Shop. Does auto mechanic work and stuff. They're out in Oklahoma. And before I started this episode, that was going to be my thing. I was going to fly from like Phoenix to Oklahoma. But then I was like, yeah, I'm going to fly across the United States for fun. And that's what we're doing. We're just floating right along. TTV Meg, thanks for commenting too. Appreciate it. Hope your day is going fantastic. Josh says it was about new industries. Oh, nice. Man, it's going to be so great when we have all the states in American Truck Simulator 2. That's going to be so fun. I haven't seen half of Texas yet. Josh says, "No fog today? Sim, that was crazy. I could not see the other day and all that snow and everything. Man, that was... We're running live weather as well, so we might run into it. We also have live players. So I'll get a little lower frame rates where I have live weather and live players. But I might adjust some of my scaling back a little bit to make up for that as we're floating along here. Change a couple views, take a look here. Take a look at the other side. Got the GoPro, no pro tail view. Can't even see the... Oh, you could barely see the ocean out, maybe in the far distance there in the horizon. But it's just about gone from there. Oh, this is a nice view when you check the flaps. Josh says, "This is probably the best flying game out there. It looks so real." And isn't it just amazing to be able to just like, right here, you know, it's like we have a GoPro camera on the airplane and we can watch the flaps go up and down with the wind. You know what I mean? And as the turbulence hits and stuff. It's just amazing. And like right here, it's like, you know, the engine is louder and I can look up, it's like I could open that door, you know? There's a nice view over the top. And back to the inside. TTV Meg says, find us in real life. And you know, you can do that. You can find like the area where you live, and sometimes you can like see like what might look like your house or apartments or whatever. I've flown over my area before, and it's like, oh, check that out, you know? Let's see. I think I need to get landing lights. I'm going to get those off. Taxi lights, I can get those off. I think. Pilot heat, I think I can turn that off. I'm also, while I'm right here, I'm going to go to my graphics. I'm going to bring down the scaling a little bit for me. Just a little bit. There we go. Apply and save. And resume. Let everything settle back down. And we get our autopilot selected. Easy. And altitude. And then we're still on our heading, so we should be fine. TTV Meg says, have I played, did you say, how do I play Call of Duty, or have I played Call of Duty? Yes, I have played it a long time ago, but I haven't played it in, oh, I don't know, many years. We're headed straight for those mountains over there, aren't we? Probably we'll change up the heading a little bit, so we'll go around those. TTV Meg 2 says, okay, you should check out the new one. I've been wanting to. Everybody says it's so much fun. I'm going to go ahead and take over the plane here and grab up some more altitude. In case we encounter some more weather along the way. We do have live weather on, so you'll notice the weather will change. It may be clear like this, and then it may go into snowing or raining or whatever. The weather changes as we go. So I'm going to go ahead and get up a little bit higher over these mountains here. Oh, get some turbulence there. I was doing a flight the other day and had to make an emergency landing because I just could not get to the airport. But we got it down safe and sound though. So far we're about 30 minutes into our first flight across the United States here in our Cessna. I do play Madden football. Played Madden 2022. I was playing with my brother the other day, and he kicked my butt. I was playing as the Chargers. Easy, easy. TTV Meg says, what's your favorite NFL team? You know what? I don't really have a favorite, but my favorite one to play against my brother with is I like to use Tampa Bay Buccaneers because he doesn't like Tom Brady. So yeah, we'll go with Tampa Bay as my favorite team as of now, just because he hates Tom Brady. But yeah, that's how brothers got to do. You know what I mean? Buccaneers lost in the playoffs, 31-6. Ooh, that was a rough one. That was a rough one. Sometimes when me and my brother play, if we get so far ahead of each other, we'll do what we call it a mercy loss, and we'll just give up. And then sometimes we'll play, and then we'll like I've had scores say 31-6, and then played and came back and beat them. Man, those are some fun games like that. And along the way, if I notice a nice or unique airport, we'll do like a little touch and go as well. Still hand flying the plane here. I got the autopilot off because I wanted to get us above the mountains here. Of course, I do know how to change that on the autopilot. I could have just done that, but I enjoy hand flying the plane too. Makes it kind of fun. And we're running the Logitech, was it 3D Pro Extreme Joystick? Something like that. It's like 20 bucks on Amazon. We just approached 6,400 feet. I think I'm going to shoot for about 7,000, 7,500 to get us over these mountains. You know what I might do? Actually, I'm going to fly towards the left here. And I'm kind of going to swoop around. Fly along. I can't talk. Fly along the side of the mountain. And then see what that looks like. You see off to the nose of our plane, there's kind of a mountain to the right. And I'm going to head straight. There's another mountain in the left. I'm going to go straight through that valley there and go around. Just because we're sightseeing and we can, you know. TT Meg says, my favorite NFL team, the Dolphins, the Vikings, and the Chargers. My fake college team is FSU. Nice. I like the Vikings. I don't have much luck with the Dolphins for some reason. Josh says, can you fly anything, Sim? I'm going to get it one day. Just a little bit too high for me right now. Yeah, there's a bunch of different planes in the simulator, and of course you can get mods. You can buy other planes. Now, if you happen to have PC Game Pass, you can play this game for free on the PC Game Pass, which is what I'm playing on right now. And if you don't have Game Pass for PC, sometimes they have like $1, sign up fee or something. And then that way you can play Microsoft Flight Simulator for free. And you get the 40th Anniversary Deluxe version with that as well. And then I'm flying the Cessnas because I see a lot of Cessnas around the area where I live. And it's pretty easy plane to fly. It's got it's got all the stuff you need. Bring the throttle back. Josh says, where do you find the PC Game Pass? Just go to the Microsoft Store and look up PC Game Pass. And that's for your computer. Bring the throttle back just a little bit more. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fly around this mountain here instead of go over it and see what it looks like when we get around the side of it here. Just kind of flying between that valley there. And that's what I like about doing this is, and being that we're not real pilots, we're not constricted to certain, airspaces or anything. We can really check things out. Ooh, turbulence. We're cruising right along. And we still got just under 3/4 of a tank of fuel, so we have plenty of fuel. Go to the outside. And then we're going to make our turn. Actually, I'm going to go straight and then drop down in altitude to make a turn to the right. I think once I get over this mountain range here, it'll open up into like a valley like. I'm just guessing. And then we'll make a turn to the right, fly a little bit lower altitude for a little bit. I think that's going to be the plan. Because, I think I just want to see what it looks like over this mountain area there. See if it clears up from some of the snow. I was talking to a friend of mine here earlier, Heat My Shorts. He's thinking about doing flying across Canada. That'd be pretty neat. I'll go join him for some flights too. Make sure to check out his channel, Heat My Shorts. Nice spot to visit. Grab some tea. I got unsweet tea today for the drink. Y'all snacking on anything? And I appreciate you hanging out. I know some of you can't hang out the whole time. Everybody's got stuff to do. But anytime you pop in and say hello, it is truly appreciated. We're going to be over this mountain area here for too much longer. Look out the window here. Looks cold down there. It's cold over there too. Okay, we start making our turn here, and then we're gonna start going down in altitude a little bit. Like I said, I'm hoping this is gonna, once we get over this little mountain range here, I hope that it's gonna open up. And just think about when you get on here and do a flight, like you pick a destination, you go from one point to the next, and you just fly, like maybe that, your GPS line. You think about all the things that you miss that you can do because you're not a real pilot. You can just go left if you want. TTV Max says, "Can you play Fortnite with me?" I'm not very good at Fortnite. I don't have that for PC. I only have that for Xbox. What is the difference between all the additions? You get a few more planes, and I think a few more like custom airports. I've always had the cheapest version, so I can't tell you exactly what would be in the deluxe or premium, but I think it's just I know there's different airplanes that you get more, but you do get a ton of planes to start with. Okay, now that we're over that mountain range, we're going to fly right down through here in between this valley. So I'm going to start going down in altitude a little bit and see if I can fly in between these mountains. Go for a nice scenic flight here. So far we're on track pretty good. Like I said, I'm going to follow this mountain line. It kind of goes straight to the right and back over to the left. And then it looks like it opens up way out in the distance there. Go ahead and pull the throttle back. Let's make our way down in this valley here. Flying next to these mountains can get a little tricky too. So you gotta be careful. You gotta watch your wind, watch your speed. And these Cessnas, you know, you can fly them in a lot of different places. Alright, we're headed straight down in this little valley right here. Okay. Cruise about right here. Making the turn out here to the left has got me a little concerned. But I think we'll be alright. Take it to the outside. See, we're flying right down in this little valley here. Let me zoom out just a little bit more. There we go. And you could go even lower out in here too. Alright, we got to turn here to the left, and then we're going to snake back towards the right. We'll watch our mountain. Here we go. Nice little turn. And we're still going down in altitude as we're getting right down through here. And give it power. And we're going to make a turn to the left here. And we're going to follow this out right here. And I got full power up right now in case I needed to pull up out of this valley or anything. So we're moving along pretty good clip, as they say, I guess. And we're just winging it because we got wings. See if I can get us a little lower here in this valley. And talk about a fun flight. And we're just cruising along right through here. I'll get back to the inside. Now we're cruising about 138 nautical miles an hour. I guess that's how they say that. We are covering some ground through here. This is fun. We got this little Cessna wide open. When the Cessna grows up, it wants to be a jet. This would be a great area to do some plane races through. Alright. I made her turn. And we're still flying through this valley. See if I can get us down a little bit lower. Easy. So we make this turn right here. Check out the road to the right. I don't know what road that would be, but that's neat. We'll follow this highway out a little bit. You can see the cars down there on the road. And what I'm doing is I'm following this road, basically to kind of help us get back on course eventually. Taking a scenic flight over those big mountains. Oh no! That happens. We'll be back online soon though. Oh, there's the road again. Follow this out. Bet those cars down there are thinking, what's this crazy guy doing in the airplane? I'm flying across the United States. And we're back successfully connected. We're taking the scenic view. Take you to the outside. Flying over some houses. Get back to the inside here. And we're cruising about 1,700 feet right now. Go ahead and pull the throttle back. And we're pretty much back on course now, so we're just cruising right along. Easy autopilot. Alright, we got autopilot set. Let's check our map here. Yeah, we're pretty much on course, we're fine. Cruise about 1,700 feet here. Take in some sights and sounds for a little bit. Pull the throttle up just a little bit. Take it up to 2,200 RPM. It was set about 22 RPM, 2,200 give or take. Josh says, do you play Car Mechanic Simulator or Motorcycle Mechanic Simulator? I haven't played either one of those yet. I've mainly just been doing American Truck Simulator and the flight stuff, BeamNG. I got so into these, I've been kind of doing that because there's so much to explore with them. Does that make sense, you know? But this year I'm going to be bringing some more games to the channel as well. So I don't know what I'll be experimenting with. You know, all depends on how everything goes. Go to the outside. I am keeping my eyes open for any unique looking airports. Do some touch and goes and stuff as well. Actually, we could pull up our map and see if we got anything close by. At KRDD, I got KRBL. What do we got here? Looks like there's an airport here by some sort of, I guess, a lake. 005 or 005. So far, we're about 50 minutes into our flight. Left out of Whitehorn, California. We got the beautiful wifey, Helen, with just wanted to say hi really quick. Hi, honey. You want me to tell the Woof Woofs hello for you? And the Woof Woofs are our dogs. We are a pet-friendly flight. We got 4 dogs. Sarah, Tucker, Max, and we call her Tongues. Helen says, on a 10-minute break from work. Well, nice. Enjoy your break. We're flying. We just left Whitehorn, California about an hour ago. We're going to fly across the United States in a few episodes. So we're just out here flying, checking out the sights. Got our little Cessna plane loaded up with the dogs, and we're flying. Helen says, Tongues barks loud. She does. She is so loud when it's time to feed her. She's like, rah, 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 rah. Go back to the inside here. Take a look around. I will definitely say hi to them for you. Let's see. I need to relearn how to work my my autopilot. So let's go. Is it altitude? No. I'm trying to remember how I can change this. So not heading. It's been a while since I've programmed it. We'll figure it out though. So navigation and altitude. This no. Yeah, it's not that one. No. Okay, maybe it's that. Josh says PC building simulator is fun too. Nice. I'll have to check that out. I think who was? I think one of my sons was telling me about PC Builder actually. Definitely going to need to get some altitude in a minute. We got some big, huge mountains coming up. Let's see. Now, how did I do this? We got the autopilot, heading, navigation. Got all that set. Aha. That's what we need. Now, there we go. Now I remember. Sort of. Helen Cho says, come fly with me with the Sinatra song, right? Da-da-da. Well, I can't do it because I'll get a copyright strike, but you know what I mean. Go ahead and add some power. We got to set it about 450 feet a minute to climb up an altitude. And that'll get us up in time for that big old mountain down there in the way in the distance. And I set it about 400 feet because we're not in no hurry, and that'll go plenty of time away. Ellen says 3 minutes away. From what? Oh, from break? Got 3 minutes left in break? Is that what you mean? Helen says yes. Oh man, that went too quick. Take a 15-minute break. I won't tell on you. See what we got in fuel. Just under 3/4 tank, so still plenty of fuel right now. Helen says down to 1 minute. Oh no. I'm thinking right here, there might be an airport that we can do a little touch and go right here. Depending on how long it takes us to get from here to there. We'll check that out and see where we're at in our fuel wise right there as well. Increase our altitude a little bit more. Go to the outside. Back to the inside and back to the outside again. And oh, let's do this. This. There we go. Helen says, got to go. See you all later. Bye, honey bunny. We'll see you later. Sorry that that went so quick, but we can't wait to see you later. And I'll make you some grilled pork chops for dinner. Bye bye. See you later, honey. I'll tell the wolf wolves hi. She's headed back into work, and I'm up here flying still. So, oh, she gives us a thumbs up. See you later. Man, look at that view. I love all the scenery changes. We'll check out this view for a little bit here. While we're flying along, if anybody sees anything they recognize, let us know down in the comments. We'll grab a drink. Check out the tail view for a little bit. I really enjoy the tail view. I think it's a unique perspective. It's like, oh, that's where we just flew all over that, and we can see it. Nice. And back to the inside we go. Going to be a nice flight today. We're just about an hour in. And we're approaching 5,000 feet. We got it set at 600 feet a minute to climb. And I think we might just let it, as long as the weather holds out and everything good, we might just let it go on up to about 10,000 feet, and we'll cruise at 10,000 feet here for a little while. We do have some terrain coming up, so we need to be up a little higher anyway. And we're just going to look around and enjoy the flight. Let us know down in the comments too, what is the longest flight you've ever taken in Flight Simulator? Look over here. I watched some airplane flying videos. I watch Noel Phillips. He flies on a bunch of different planes, does reviews for like not for the airlines, but reviews airlines. Like, say, if you're in Southwest and you take a flight from somewhere to somewhere, you know, he kind of checks that out. And then he also has, he's also a pilot, so he does flying in a couple small planes. It's pretty neat to see where he flies to. We are live, so you're welcome to join us for the flight if you want to. We're on the West USA server, and just set your players to live players, and you'll be able to find us there. And we're just about to approach 6,400 feet. Let's see. Our heading is set at okay, yep. There we go. Making sure all that's good. Everything's looking fantastic there. All right. We are on our way. Let's see where we at in fuel again. About a half a tank of fuel now. So we're still doing plenty good on the fuel. Go to the outside. Not a cloud in the sky through here today. Open skies as of right now. Oh, that's a nice view right there, huh? Making our way all over this train. This is fantastic. That kind of looks like a little dirt airport down, but I think that's just a road. It's a dirt road. I know what I can do. Let's pull up this and we'll see about what area we're around. We just went over, what was it 68CA? Let's see what that is. Kind of see the area that we're at. Let me pull this up. 6A CA. So information on that. Lake California Air Park, Cottonwood, California, USA. So we just flew over Cottonwood, California, USA. Right on. Kind of lets us know where we're at. Go full throttle. Now, autopilot off for a minute, and then I'm going to take us and get us on course. Get headed over this direction. Basically what I'm trying to do is steer clear of some possible terrain ahead. We got the Redneck Hero. What is up, Sim Famous? What's happening, Redneck Hero? We're flying. We were trucking down in Mexico last night, and then today we're flying across the United States. The first episode we left out of the Whitehorn, California. Our final destination will be KHSE Billy Mitchell Airport in Frisco, North Carolina. We won't be getting there today. We're just going to fly, an hour and a half, 2 hours, maybe 3, who knows, for the first leg here. Make sure to not click on any of those sites that pop up. That's one thing that I hate about not having moderators, is I got to do all this stuff myself. But we'll get that off here real quick for you. No problem. We'll report those and get those out of here. And we're still hand flying the plane too. Just got a couple more of these to get rid of. Anytime you see those, make sure you report those. When you're trying to have fun on YouTube, it makes it annoying. Redneck Hero says, I would like to be a moderator if you like. I'm a mod for a few channels. Okay. Let's put this on and report that one. I think I got them all there. All right, so we got that done. All right, Redneck Hero, I set you as a moderator. That's the first time I've ever done that. I've never used a moderator, so there you go. I think I got that set there. Redneck Hero says, I'll take care of them, Bray. Hey, I appreciate that. Shout out to the moderators for helping us today. Hey, I get to say that. Thanks, Redneck Hero. I appreciate that. And then if you happen to come back and for some reason I changed something and I removed you as a moderator, make sure to let me know, because who knows, I may press a wrong button or do something while I'm learning this. I want to make sure I do it right. So As of right now, everything is set and good to go. And we're hand flying the plane still, but we're going to get the autopilot on here. I think this will be good to kind of get us a nice start. I think we're up here away from most of the weather. Redneck Hero says, "Will do, man. Appreciate it." So what you been up to, Redneck Hero? You been watching some other YouTube channels? Anything new going on that side of the world? Autopilot. Altitude level. Yeah, we should be clear of everything we need there. Just cruise right along. Today will probably be the longest flight that I might have done in Microsoft. Put it on a shirt and send it to me. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Sounds good, Redneck Hero. Oh, speaking of subscribers, we're at 1,218, I think. That's fantastic. Y'all must be subscribing to the wrong channel. Because just the other day, we were at 200. No, I appreciate it. Y'all make it really, really fun. We do have some guitar videos, some other things coming out soon. Got some Lang overdrive and boost pedals I'll be reviewing for you, and a couple guitars coming as well. We'll go to the outside. It'll start to hit some snow, looks like. Redneck Hero says when you see Jezebel Black Rose 1, hope I said that right, pop in, that's my wife. Redneck Hero says, yeah, I play a lot of rock myself on guitar. Nice. I used to tour as a guitar player. If you go to Instagram, Chris Hart Guitar, scroll down through the gaming stuff, you'll find a bunch of pictures of me playing with a bunch of different artists and doing things and all that fun stuff. That's what I've done for my career my whole life, is be a guitar player. I've got to work with some really great singer-songwriters, and now I'm doing the YouTube thing. Josh says, what kind of music are you going to play in them streams? The streams that I'm going to do, I'll just be doing like different types of guitar riffs and licks, using the pedals to kind of show the difference in tones and sounds and how you can approach those. And I probably will also grab like a backing track of a few different styles, from country, rock, metal, jazz. I play all different styles, so kind of show off how you can use those pedals in those certain situations and whatnot. But on my Instagram, which is Chris Hart Guitar, which is H-E-A-R-T, just like your guitar or your heart. It's been pretty neat experience. Redneck Hero says, I got to play for a few minutes with Stain, and the song we picked for a few was It's Been a While. Oh, nice. A couple of friends of mine write some songs for Aaron Lewis, and another buddy of mine drives a bus for Aaron Lewis sometimes as well. That type of thing. I've been very fortunate to hang out and work with a lot of well-known people, so I consider that definitely a very fun privilege. Hey, thanks for the follow, by the way. Just saw that pop up. We are cruising right along, getting in some weather again. I'm seeing if I'm gonna see if I can put the link to my Instagram. I might have links turned off. I don't remember. Well, I guess I wouldn't have if everybody else is putting links in. Let me pull up the live chat there. Right before the pandemic happened, one of the last gigs I got to do, I was down in Florida and got to work with Chris from the Backstreet Boy, or from NSYNC. Worked with Sean Drover of Megadeth, or former drummer of Megadeth, Sean Grover, or is it Drover? And a bunch of other people. We got Jazabelle Black Rose says, if you need help with trolls, I'm willing to help you. Hey, thanks. Redneck Hero was just letting me know all about that. There's my Instagram account. If you click on that and you scroll down, once you get through the gaming stuff, you'll start seeing music stuff pop up. And once you do that, you'll see things that I've done. Redneck Hero says, I'm trying to get my son to an Aaron Lewis concert, but the pandemic hit. It took a lot out of me from New York, work and money. The same here. I mean, if you play music for a living, or have attempted to, or want to do it, you understand how hard it is. And maybe even working for yourself, you'll get it. And I had just worked myself at the point where I was making some steady paychecks. And just as soon as we'd done that, and I was touring around, getting to play for all these well-known people, and getting a name for myself as well, then the pandemic hit, and it was like, boom, you can't do none of that stuff. And then you got to think about safety and health and all that stuff, of course. And so that kind of made a few years of that's where the streaming came from. I was like, okay, if I can't play, I'm going to try this other passion that I have. And here we are. And then during those 2 years while the pandemic was hit, I got bit by a, what's it called? Arizona recluse spider. And that really sent my body into getting really, really sick for a long time. Basically the last 2 years. And now, the last 20 plus days, I have been walking 5 miles a day and jogging, working out. I'm down X amount of pounds. And I'm feeling much better. So basically what I'm doing is I'm getting myself tour ready again. Hopefully be back out on tour and being able to bring you some content of flying, playing music, doing some other things all in one. Back to the inside we go. We're getting some turbulence here. Definitely getting some turbulence. Let's get the autopilot off here. I'm gonna take control of the plane. It's starting to get rough on us bouncing around here. So yeah, Redneck Hero, I totally understand. It's been a rough, and it still is a rough years for everybody. Redneck Hero says, who you plan on tour with again? I don't know yet. I talked to a friend of mine who was a reality TV star for a while, also does country music. His name is Rob West. He's a professional golfer as well. and that's how he had his reality show. And we were doing things for the pandemic hit, and I still need to do some things to get my hands back in shape uh, for the types of tours and shows that I used to do. And so I talked to him about maybe doing some acoustic shows, help get my hands back where I want to be. So we're waiting on doing that. And then if I can get that going and get where I want to be, it's untelling who I might be out on tour with. I've got to work with a lot of different people, and I might do shows of my own. Might do some guitar shows. I've got some people who want me to do that. You know, I might bring bass and drums and do some guitar stuff. I've done some guitar clinics and things like that as well. And this wind is getting rough. We're up here at 8,500 feet, and it's bouncing us around like we're nothing. Jezebel Blackrose says my cousin Ken Keller writes music and used to be in a heavy rock band. Oh, nice! Tell him I said hello. But I'm working really hard on my health, getting things from 2 years ago, or almost 3 years ago, to now. I've lost about 100 pounds, and I am down even more over these last 20 days of walking 5 miles a day, which is hard to do if you're not used to doing it, and changing your diet around and everything. But I got goals, and I'm posting that on YouTube and Facebook, kind of like every other day updates as well. I'll make a turn here, get back on course. And our flight, kind of how we're doing, we're going to be going kind of almost diagonally across the United States. So I'm hoping we'll get through this colder weather, and as we keep flying more and more, we'll get into some warmer weather. Redneck Hero says, I'm still here. Hey, right on. Hey, and also, speaking of that, I totally understand. Anytime anybody has to jump out of the stream and you can't be here, that's perfectly okay. I'm going to be here flying, hanging out either way. So, it's fun for me. Thanks for being a moderator, everybody. I appreciate that. I don't know if I know him. I'll have to see the face. I am terrible with like remembering people that I meet, like as far as their names, but the faces I really remembered. And I think that comes just from many years of just meeting so many people. Oh, that's right. Yeah, let me take care of that. All right, Jezebel, I made you a moderator there. Like I said, it's the first time me doing this, so I don't know how it works. I just click add moderator and we'll go from there. I am really excited that the channel is growing enough that I do need moderators. The channel is getting close to being able to apply for partnership. We just like a few more watch time hours. We have no strikes, nothing, all that fun stuff. Just a nice update for you, just letting you know. And we're approaching almost 500,000 views on the channel. I think in another week or two we'll be right at the 500,000 views. So 500,000 views on the YouTube channel. Which is just mind-boggling. And the way that these episodes are going to work is once I get to a certain point, I'll find us an airport to land at, and then the next stream that I do the flight simulator on will leave from that airport that we land at today, and we'll continue our flight on to the next leg, and so forth and so on till we get over to Frisco, North Carolina at the Billy Mitchell Airport. That's where our ending is going to be, at KHSE in Frisco, North Carolina. Alexander, is it Custon? Says, where are you currently? That is a good question. Let's see. Let's pull up the map here. And we got what is it? Airport code 0 or 005 is our nearest airport. So I'll look that up here real quick, and we'll see where that is. So that would be we're getting the 005 will be Rogers Field in Chester, California. So we're just about to go over Chester, California here in a few minutes. Alexander says, I can't lie, you're the first person to ever say my surname correctly on the first try. Hey, you know what? Some days you win and some days you lose, and today I've won. I appreciate you stopping in, Alexander. You flying anywhere today? We left out of Whitehorn, California. That's OQ5 airport. We left out of there about an hour and a half ago. And we're just doing some flying across the United States in a Cessna. And we'll definitely stop once I get closer being low on fuel. We'll find an airport to put it down in. We'll pretend to stay the night there, and then tomorrow morning or whenever I do the next episode for this, we'll take off from the airport we land at today and continue the flight. Redneck Hero says, I'll be back. Just gotta hook up my trailer to my truck in real life. All right. Hey, thanks for doing that too, man. I know it's a hard job. Appreciate you keeping the world going. Go to the outside. Alexander says, just got home from a lesson for my private pilot's license. Now I'm about to sim fly from southeast England to southwest France. Oh, nice flight. Oh, and congratulations on going for your lesson for your private pilot's license. I know that is can be a challenging thing to do. I've talked to a few people who have done that, and they are just, keep up the good work. I believe over to the right, that's Chester, California, coming up. Redneck here says, I try, man. Hey, I appreciate it. My brother's a truck driver, so I understand. And of course, I have many years of playing music out on the road, so I know what it's like to be gone, and always doing that. We are still hand flying the plane, by the way. Really enjoy hand flying. How many lessons you got left in the pilot's license, Alexander? We are live, so if anybody wants to fly with us on this trip, just put your settings to live players and West USA server. Alexander says, thank you. Currently on circuits. Nice. It's very windy in the UK right now, so it's a lot more fun. Nice. So you're based out of the UK? Redneck says, be right back. Thanks for the mod. Hey, you're welcome. Shout out to Redneck Hero and Jezebel Blackrose for being our moderators today. Alexander says only 13 hours in, need 45 overall to pass. Okay. I've always been very, very interested in flying and stuff. It's just not something I've ever been able to pursue yet. But the flight simulator really makes it a dream come true, you know? It really does that. So yeah, we just flew over Chester, California. I think I've landed there in the summertime before. Currently cruising about 7,500 feet. Take a look over to our right here. Alexander says, would highly recommend it if you get the chance. Even an experienced flight is worth doing it if you can. You know, I have some friends here where I live at who have their own planes, and I thought about asking them to see if we could go up one day and do some video and all that. We got Jazabelle, moderator. What's up, everyone? Thanks for moderating, Jazz. I appreciate that. Can I call you Jazz? Is that okay? If not, just say no, don't. I won't. I think I'm gonna fly down over this frozen lake here a little. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Jazzbell says, "Thank you for making me blue." Right on. Hey, you all are the first moderators I've ever used. Never done that before. So hey, it's an exciting time for me as well. Alexander says, once I've passed my plan, well, is to let friends fly whenever they want. If I'm flying and there's a free seat, anyone welcome. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm playing Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and we're flying across the United States. We left out of Whitehorn, California, headed to KHSE and Billy Mitchell Airport in Frisco, North Carolina. But we're doing that in episodes, because that would be a 30-hour flight. In this plane. So, and I don't know, I don't have a set time of how long I'm going to fly each day. Just kind of how we feel. If that makes sense. You know, and if we see a place that looks interesting, somewhere we want to fly over, Alexander, let us know when you're up in your flight simulator and you're flying. Is OQ5 still the nearest field to you? Let's see. Looks like we got KWES. Also is one that is next to me as well. KWES. And you can see that pink line is our GPS. And you can tell by here I'm off track, but I'm just doing that because I'm exploring around this area here, and then I'll get us back on track here in a little bit. That's the whole thing about doing it like this, is we can go all kinds of places. And I wanted to get down here, just more high mountain ranges over here. It's a little bit of a lower pass through here, so I thought, oh, we'll fly right through here, Then we'll make a turn back to the left and get us back on track. Jazzville says, "You are welcome, and that's fine. You can call me Jazz." Hey, right on. So, Jazzville, what made y'all get into being moderators? Just something y'all enjoy doing, or you know, always like learning, about things. Take a look out the window here. The last flight I did, I was in a Cessna and I had to put it down in emergency landing because of the weather was so bad. Started icing up. We're going over some pretty high terrain right now. We're cruising at 8,200 feet, and those mountains are just right below us. Jazabel says, "We did before for other YouTubers. You got best people keeping troll watch for you." Right on. I would imagine being a moderator, you could do like a few channels at one time, I guess, depending on how busy it is. I think that would be neat. Get the view changed back here. What I'm going to try to do is get us a little bit back on course, but sneak us through these mountain terrains here a little bit. I'm trying not to hit any weather that might pop up. I think I'm gonna go over this way. I think I got a path how I want to go to get through these mountains coming up. And like I said, I'm also live, and if you want to fly with me, I don't have every single plane installed. I have just the basic planes installed because the flight simulator takes up so much of the space, 100 plus gigs. And I've got it down to like 60 gigs or something. So I don't have every single plane installed, but I have most of the basic ones. So if you do decide to join and you can't see your plane, it's probably because I don't have that one installed. But I've got the Cessnas, the T980. I've got some small planes. I got the A320, 747, a few other ones. If the weather was more clear through here, I'd go down into those valleys a little more, but I'm afraid if I got down in there, we might catch some snow or something might pop up. But this path should get us pretty good right through here. Take a look to the left. Lots of snowy weather out through here. Just making our way across the United States. Alright, we'll go ahead and get the autopilot set up. Jesuit says, we love to help people out and didn't like people get bullying or anything that we get into. We also enjoy it too. Oh, that's nice. That's very awesome of you all. Alexander says, what is your current location? Sorry to ask again. Hey, no problem. Let's pull it up here. We're southeast of KWES Airport currently. Southwest of KWES Airport. According to that. Oh, southeast. We're southeast of KWES. And still tracking that direction. I think I said southwest first. Like the plane. And basically what I'm doing, I'm just avoiding a little bit of the terrain here. Actually, I'm going to go over here and check out this little valley right here. But yeah, feel free to ask me where I'm at anytime. Or any questions, really. I'm just up here having fun. After I get done flying today, I'm going to head out and do a 5-mile walk. That's the plans for after this. Then come back and make some, maybe some late lunch. But it's pretty fun to just leave from one airport and not really know where you're going to land at the next one. I'm going to hopefully look for a spot that doesn't have any snow when we get landed in. And that way, when I take off the next day, it won't be so snowy. Maybe the plane won't freeze up on us. Jazz says, Redneck Hero and I have a 1-year-old son. His name is Braden. All right on. I've got soon-to-be 1-year-old granddaughter. And then I have 16-year-old. Well, I have 18-year-old, 16-year-old. I'm sorry, not 18. Almost 21. 16, 15, soon to be 16, soon to be 15 as well. Shout out to Braden being 1 year old. I remember those times. Those are fantastic times. So I got some pretty interesting terrain coming up ahead of us as well. I'm going to make us a turn to the left. Change our flight path a little bit here. Right, I'm going to get us up this direction. And then there's a mountain ridge out here just off the nose. Once we get past that, I'll make a turn to the right and get us right back on course. And we got just under a half a tank of fuel. Once we get closer to needing fuel, that's where we'll decide where we're going to get the plane down and stop for the night before we head out for the next leg of the flying across the United States in a Cessna. Go to the outside here. Once I get over this mountain line here to the right of our nose, then we'll make a right, swoop down a little bit in altitude. And it doesn't look like we'll have any high terrain for quite a little bit after that. And grab some tea. We got the unsweet tea today. Alexander says, I was trying to intercept, but I don't think my live players is working. Depends on what plane you have installed. I don't have all the planes installed, so you might not see it depending on which one it is, but I can tell you the ones I do have installed. But set it to live players, and as long as you're on the West USA server, you should be able to see me. In theory. And I'm still cruising about 7,700 feet. Good that way. Looking good that way. A little bouncy. Once we get turned and level off, that'll put us right on course. Then out of some of that terrain. What I'm really trying to do is, where I'm flying in with live weather and everything, I'm just trying to avoid any situations that we might get into that could be bad for the plane. I'm going to get us up in some altitude a little bit more here if we can. Let's see if we can get a real nice bird's eye view of everything. We haven't done that yet. Still looking good on fuel. Go to the outside. Everything's good there. Check review. Alexander says, I was on the wrong server. What's your location now? Let's pull it up and see. We're on course to KSVE Airport. That's KSVE. Let me scroll in a little closer there for you. KSVE. Right here. Let's see, where was that again? Okay, yeah, it's going to be coming up here quite a minute or two. get to the inside. Yeah, and anybody wants to fly with us, like I said, get on the West USA server. Come do the flight with us. Glad to have everybody watching. If you're just joining, I'm Sim Famous, and I'm not a pilot, but I'm pretending to be one in your phone, cell phone. Wait, it's phone, cell phone, that's the same thing, right? Computer, PC, monitor, whatever you're watching it on. That's what I'm pretending to be. Jazzus Bell said, I am sorry the phone died. I am back. Right on. I always forget to charge my phone. I got this pedometer thing, you know, it counts your steps. I got that, I don't know, well, 20 days ago, give or take. I've been doing this. And I sometimes forget to charge my phone before the night before, so it can keep up with it. Let me look up, what was that? KS, what? WE? KSVE. It's about what we're about to fly over. Let me look that up here and see. Oh yeah, I see the airport right there. You know what, let's do a touch and go here. Let's see if we can make that happen. We haven't done that yet. Got the airport off to our left. You see the flashing light down there. As we get down in altitude here, let's look up and see where this airport is. Pull that up here. I'm texting and flying. Yes, I most certainly am. While we're going down in altitude. So this is Susanville Aviation. It's an airport in Lassen County, California. So we're going to do a touch and go at Susanville Aviation, Lassen County, California. All right, let's get ready for the first touch and go of the trip across the United States. Let's see, get this airport in my view again. Over there it is. All right, got that set. Landing light, taxi lights, so they know we're coming in there. Get a set of flaps on. And we're coming in for a touch and go at Susanville Aviation. I got the touch and go idea from, like I said, another pilot I watched, Noel Phillips. He was a real pilot, and he did that at an airport in Texas the other day. Because he's from the UK, so he couldn't do touch and goes, I guess, in some airports there. Get over to the right a little bit. Keep going down in altitude. I'll make a turn to the left here just in a minute. See the shadow of it playing on the snow down there? That's so awesome. Cruising about 80 knots in. Trying to grab this touch and go here. Pretty committed. All right, hold on, everybody. First time doing this. Let's see how it works. Okay, we're lined up there. No planes on the runway. Easy. Just get the wheels on just a little bit. There we go. Full power. Hey, thanks Susanville for the little touch and go. We're headed back out. There's the Susanville Airport. Nice. That was fun. Little touch and go. Let's get us some speed back up. We'll get back on course. Take a look behind us. There's our Susanville Aviation Touch and Go Airport. Let's get back up in the air. Get back to the inside. Get us turned and headed back on course. Still good on fuel, so we still got some flying left to do. And we might see the airport one more time to our right as we leave. Yep, out there in the distance. Try to keep the this view on for you so you can see the airport out there in the distance. The Susanville Aviation, Lesson County. There it is. We just did a touch and go right there. That's cool. Alright, let's get some altitude and get out of here. I really like seeing the difference in the terrain and the weather along the way too. That's been fun. Let's see. You know what? We could maintain this direction here, and it looks to be straight ahead. We got some sort of big frozen lake over here. Taking a Cessna across the United States. If we were to fly straight, it says it's like a 30-hour flight. So far, we're 2 hours in. I think this is the longest flight I've done so far in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Glad to have everybody watching, by the way. If you want to fly with us, you're more than welcome to. I got to fly with Civ Ryan the other day. That was fun. There were so many planes. Had a blast with that. I saw that they were live, and I'm like, oh, cool, I'll join that like everybody else did. That was a lot of fun. We got Valdez with, hey, what's happening? You feeling any better today from the what you had going on there yesterday? Hope you're feeling better. Borncia says, I am good. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're feeling better. Shout out to our moderators, Jazabel and Redneck Hero today. Thank you so much for moderating, and we really appreciate it. We're just cruising along. Just left, let's see, where do we leave out of? Whitehorn, California, a couple hours ago. And we're headed to Frisco, North Carolina for a final destination at Billy Mitchell Airport. But we're going to be doing that in episodes, so you're watching episode 1 of Flying Across the United States. We've seen, this morning I left out of California, it was about 40 degrees, left right out of the coast, nice, clear, beautiful day, flew over some clear land and hitting some snow here recently. And it's glad to have, I'm glad to have everybody hanging out. We're usually pretty lucky. We always have a pretty fun and active chat, you know, depending on the days. So I'm always thankful for that. I appreciate everybody taking the time to say hello. We are getting so close to making YouTube partner as well. I can't believe it. I just got a few more, a couple hundred more watch time hours to get, and we can apply for that, which is fantastic. I may be streaming some on Facebook coming up as well. Keep that in mind. My air traffic setting would be set to when you select live players, the other one would be off, I believe. I think when you select live players, it'll just select it for you, I think. Is how I'd have that set up. As long as I remember correctly, it's the West USA server, and then the players would be it'll be live players, not all players. It'll be live players, and then which would make it live weather, and then I think the other one is set to just off. And if for some reason that I'm mistaken about that, which I don't think I am, but if for some reason I am, I'll screenshot the settings and then I'll post it on my community tab for the next flight. Go to the outside. Man, it's been a fun flight. Porncia says, I flew across the United States in real life from Guam to San Juan, Puerto Rico. How long a flight was that? Today I picked the flight simulator paint job. I don't know why, I just like the white and blue today. "61 days. Wow. Man, just look at that view out through there. It's so peaceful to be up here just flying away from everything. I think that's just fantastic. What a fantastic simulator. All the terrain we can see. Back to the inside we go. Check our map and see. Hey, it looks like there's a plane flying with us. Are they above us? Under us? Let's see. Oh, right there they are. Oh, I have name tags turned off. I should turn those on. Right on. What's happening? What's happening? We got us another plane. You know what? I'll turn on let me turn on name tags real quick. I'll have to catch up with you because I stopped in the middle of the thing. Nameplates on. Apply and save. Go back. Resume. A moist snail. Right on. There we go. Is that you, Alexander? Let us know in the chat. Alexander says, that is me. Ignore the username. It's very old. It's funny. Yeah, look at mine. Mine is Sim Famous. You know. All right, I'll get back to the inside here. Pete My Short says I've spawned with 5 different craft. Are you on the West USA server? And I'm in the Cessna 172, the one that has the GPS and stuff in it. I can tell you what planes I have. I have the F-18 is here. If you want that one, Heat My Shorts. Okay, what plane are you on? What plane are you in? Because I might not have that one installed. We got the moist snail back here behind us. That's Alexander. He's flying with us as well. We'll get you in here, my shorts. We got plenty of time. We got plenty of time. Oh, you know what? It may be the color. I only have certain colors of the plane too. He My Shorts is a good friend of mine up in Canada. We fly together some. He does great YouTube channels. And He My Shorts, Jezebel is our moderator for today. We have that and Redneck Hero moderating for us. And we got Alexander flying back here with us as well. He My Shorts says, Oh, check out that. Alexander just flew right under us. That's amazing. Where'd he go? Right there he is. Nice. Heat My Short says, okay, I'll spawn with the stock paint F-18. Yeah, I have the stock painted F-18 there. You'll be able to catch up with us quick. Alexander, that was awesome. That just caught me right off guard. It was like I heard the plane and it's like right there. It's like boom. Imagine that in real life. Just be flying and then just a plane just get you like that. Jazz says Redneck Hero helps his dad. That's why he's on the moment. Yeah, fantastic. Let's go to the outside. I'm waiting to see when these F-18s come through real quick in a minute. Got the Moist Snell, aka Alexander, back there. You know what I'll do? Let's see. Let's do. Here you go, Moist Snell. See if you can get right up to the back of my plane there. We'll got you in view there. That's going to be great. Oh, let me get my. I wasn't flying correctly. We're good now. Bring the throttle back. Still nothing. That's. You just flew past. Are you at the same altitude too? Oh, you know what? Let me get Moist Snell up here next to us real quick, and then I'll check and see some settings I have. Check that out, everybody. Just flying right there. How cool was that? That was fun. All right, power up. Let's get up here in some altitude. Let's see. I'm showing one plane right next to me, which is probably the Moist Snail. Alexander, what were your settings that you set to? You had live, not all players, but live players. And Heat My Shorts, if you haven't tried it, try the Cessna. Is this the 172? With see if that works. It should work. You know, love to fly with you if we can make it happen, you know. Multiplayer set to live players. Not all, just live. Thanks, Alexander. He says, live players, all traffic, forced live weather, West Coast. Server. There's Alexander back there. Hey, Alexander, what are you flying the Cessna as well? And are you streaming too? Do you have a YouTube channel? Just curious. If you are, I'll be able to check that out later. Cruise down speed. Oh, there's heat my shorts. I just saw heat my shorts. There they are. He's moving. Nice. Alexander says Beechcraft 36. Oh, okay, nice. And I don't stream, I'm afraid. Hey, I understand. I was very nervous the very first stream I ever did. There's heat my shorts. Oh, look at that. Look at that F-18. Just cruising. Hey, I'm going to change something in my settings real quick, guys. Make sure I have ultra traffic variety. Show yes. Do that. Just so I make sure I get all the right planes in. Check it out. We got moist now and heat my shorts. We're flying in Microsoft Flight Simulator, live streaming. This is fun. Alexander says, very weirdly, you are invisible to me. Is that just now I'm invisible to you, or have I always been invisible to you? You may have your proximity off in the settings. Always been. Okay. Maybe the certain Beechcraft I don't have installed or something could be that issue. Try the 172 like I'm flying and see if that works, or the F-18A or something, and then oh, okay, it could be the proximity could be off. There's a setting for that. I could be, you know, I'm learning. Got to heat my shorts out there. Steve, how you doing today? I know it's hard to text and fly. Oh, we got heat my shorts. Looks like there's making a be headed towards our way here. You know, I'm gonna need to get up in altitude to get over this these mountains in front of us. Heat my shorts, flying right under us. He must be down on the ground doing some low pass. He's staying under the radar. Alexander said, I jumped out. Let me pull up the location for you there. We are just northeast of KAHC. KAHC. And just due north of NV23. Yeah, KAHC or NV23. I'd probably go around this area there. Oh, the Heat My Shorts is back up. Let me get to the inside here. And we're sitting on about a quarter a tank of fuel. So we still got plenty of flying time. Heat My Short says, totally crashed. If they got really good repair guys here, they get the planes up and running just like that, you know. They really do. Heat My Shorts, feel free to come in for a pass at any time. There he went. I don't know why on my screen it shows a little bit of a different airplane for you, but it's moving. I love it. Farmland RP Gaming says, oh, I'm actually in a live stream with decently good internet. By the way, hello everyone. Hope everyone is doing good. Hello Farmland. Good to see you again. We have a couple moderators today. We have Jezebel, Black Rose, and Redneck Hero helping us out. First time using moderators. Glad to hear you got some good internet today. We're flying with Heat My Shorts and Alexandra. We're flying with them today. Heat My Short says, I'm upside down on a mountain. Yep, I see you. Look. The planes fly much better in the air. They're terrible on the ground. They are terrible on the ground. So I'm going to show you my fuel. And we got a whole quarter tank. So I'm going to fly till that gets down pretty low, and then, which will be a pretty good flight still. And then once that gets low, we'll find an airport. Heat My Short says, I swear it wasn't handling super great. It might have been froze over. Farmland says, like, it's only good because it's evening for me, and I believe, but yeah, live stream is going mostly without loading. Oh, that's fantastic. I know how annoying that can be, and you want to watch something and you just keep getting that circled loading screen. How's the mountain over there, Heat My Shorts? You building a fire? Is it getting cold? Man, the top part of the United States is frozen. We've been flying over snow forever. So I got this beautiful lake down here, though. I'm gonna fly over this, check this out. And see, this is what I'm saying. Like, we just, we left from the California coast, and we're just flying over these amazing places that we get to see, and I get to fly with you all, and you all get to see it, experience it. It's fun. Heat my shorts. I might have to get up there with you in the Canada. We'll have to do us a Canada leg together as well. Farmland says, by the way, I was playing some Transport Fever before I joined. It was fun and had a lot of nice German trains. Oh, nice. What do you think something you enjoy about that game? We're going to fly down over this lake. There's Heat My Shorts in the C152 out there to our left-hand side. You looking good there, Heat My Shorts? I'm going to fly. Oh, look at this. This is water that's not frozen over. Okay, now I see. Look how awesome this is. It's a partially unfrozen lake. Wow. Check that out. Grab some speed. Make sure to don't click on those links. We'll get that removed real quick for you here. I agree with you, Farmland Gaming. Alexander says, I'll join you on your left wing. Okay. We got Heat My Shorts and a moist snail back here. We got Heat My Shorts in the C152. I'm going to pull back the throttle a little bit here, let everybody catch up. Now we might have to get up a little bit of altitude to get over these mountains coming up. Let's see. Yep. Nice. Everybody's catching up there. Good. Hey, it looks like we have another airport here. You guys want to do a touch and go? Let's get another touch and go here. Let's see. Let's see what this airport code. I think this is airport. No, that might not be an airport. What is that? We're close to KLOL. Yeah, this is the airport. This is not on the map. Check this out, everybody. Do a little touch and go. This airport, it wasn't on the map. Look at that. I see you back there, Alexander. I can see your plane now. That's fantastic. All right, let's get up into altitude here. I see you back there, Heat My Shorts. Once we get over this mountain range here, we'll all get lined up with each other. Does that sound good to everybody? Looking good back there, Heat My Shorts. And we'll get over this mountain range here. And we'll fly through this little valley right here. I'm enjoying flying with all of y'all too. Thanks for flying with me. Oh, I can see the shadow of your guys' planes out there. That's so neat. All right, I'm going to take us through this little valley right here. You guys can follow or go your own ways, of course. And I do have a Discord. Um, I just got to figure out how to use it with the streaming and stuff. And I'll get to all that together. And once everybody has headphones and stuff, we can all talk if you want. Oh, wow, look at this. Go to the outside. I think in a little bit we'll be past this terrain here. Man, this snow is really blanketed out through here. It looks beautiful. Hey, no problem, man. I understand. If you get back on, I'll be right here for a little bit more. I totally understand, man. Much love, brother. Have a good rest of your day. Heat my shorts, and if you decide to come back, we'll be here. We got the moist snow right there behind us. I'll pull my throttle back here a little bit. And that'll let the moist snow catch up with us here. And Alexander, feel free to fly right up next to me, upside down, whatever you want to do. Totally up to you. Haha, check that out. Little wing hello. We're flying. Oh, whoa. Farmland Gaming says, I think I'll go watch Real Civ Engineer on YouTube and head to bed. Good night and hope you have a safe flight. Hey, thank you. I really appreciate that. See you later, Farmland. Nice work. There, Alexander. He's going to fly up real close. Let's see. And we're both hand flying too. And I'm trying to fly from the wrong view. Let's see what happens here. I'm holding steady best as I can. I'm holding steady. Holding steady. I'm holding steady. Easy, easy, looking good. Looking good. Looking good. I feel a little bit of the wind from the plane. This is harder than it looks, folks. That airplane is right there. Easy, easy. Whoa, 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 whoa. I got it, I got it. Little turbulence, little turbulence. Oh, whoa. So close. Nice. Little stunt flying. I heard him power up. We dropped the throttle on Alexander there. He went right in front of us. There he is. Nice. Back to the inside. Whoop. Get back up some altitude here. Take a look for if I got any planes off to my side here, just looking real quick. Let me see where I'm at on the map so I can see where I'm going. Okay, that's still pretty much on course. Flying right along. We're about 2 hours and 36 minutes into our flight from the coast of California. And we got just under a quarter tank of fuel. Once it gets in the yellow, we'll start looking for an airport. We are live, so if you want to hang out with us and fly with us, you're more than welcome to. We've had a couple people fly with us today so far, and that has been fantastic. We'll pull up our map in case you want to see the area we're at. It looks like we're about to get out of some of this snow here very soon. So that's looking pretty good. It's really been a fun flight. I got to see a lot of terrain, do some flying with people, done 2 touch and goes. I need to go back and see that airport was. That looked like a pretty nice little airport, and I don't think that was on the thing, on the map. Alexander, how's the UK today? What's the weather like? You said you were in the UK, correct? What's the weather like out there today? Alexander says, correct, cold but very sunny, no wind at all. Oh, okay. Hey, and if you ever want to fly in the UK under the live weather settings and live time, let me know. We can always have some fun like that too. I like to do the live weather and live time. It's just a little, I don't know, something a little more realistic for me, I guess. Back to the inside, everything's looking good. Finally about to get out of some of this snow, looks like. Alexander, because you're using that plane, are you able to see me now? I'm just curious. Alexander says, yep, fully see you. Okay. Yeah, it must be because I don't have all the plane paint jobs and things installed. So, Jezebel says, I'm back, had to take the baby for a moment. No problem. There comes Alexander. There they are. Nice. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Did he die? Did he crash? Did he make it? I don't see him. He must have pulled it off. Yep, I hear him. There he is. It was pretty neat. I got to, this reminds me of being out with Civ Ryan was flying, and he has almost, what, 300,000 subscribers? And he does some work with Jeff Favignano, another YouTuber that I watched for many years. And and Civ Ryan was flying, and I got to fly with them, and there was a bunch of planes. There's a video there. I didn't get to talk with them, but it was just flying. You know, because I just jumped in the thing, but it was really neat to see all those planes. Man, look at the view. Let's go back to the outside. These little Cessnas can be fun to fly. A wing hello? Haha. We'll wing it. Man, these are just fun to fly. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, getting out of the snow finally. I'm gonna go down this. I'm gonna do some low terrain flying here with this Cessna while we're out of the snow here for a minute. Let's get a closer look at this ground down here. We're just right above the ground here. We can stay under the radar this way. Just above the ground. Look at us like a couple pilots. Dad says it's beautiful countryside. I agree. Let's get up here a little bit higher and take a look at it. Man, what a fun time. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and climb up in some altitude now, because we got some mountains and clouds ahead of us. And I need to get us on course, so we need to go right. Help get us on the course we need to be on. We got TAC 1 Gaming with, hey, what's happening, TAC 1 Gaming? Good to see you. What are you up to today? How's the family? Jazzbell says, that reminds you guys doing crop dusting. Oh, yeah. That would be like crop dusting planes, huh? We'll have to do that sometime. Go out and up North Dakota or somewhere. Tagman Gaming says, playing Flashing Lights as Somerville PD. Oh, nice. I have yet to check out that game. That's another one that I got to get doing. We're just flying. We're going to fly across the United States. We're not going to do it in all this video. I'm going to do it in episodes. But we got Alexander flying with us back here, too. We had Heat My Shorts earlier. And I'm going to fly when I get down to the yellow on my fuel, which is... I'm still good right here. I got still ways to get down into the yellow. Once I get into the yellow, I'll be looking for an airport to land at. Alexander, how's your flight going back there? You enjoying the sights and the sounds? Is it different flying in another country? Like, I know when I fly in the UK, I don't know where anything is, so you know, it feels different. I feel like I'm somewhere else in that situation. That's how it is for me anyway. Another thing I want to do with this simulator is I want to do some camping. So like say here, find a spot and land the plane and just camp out overnight. Alexander says, I have no idea where we are. Train is very different. Not so much sparsity. Yeah. And this path that I took is kind of like northern of the United States. So, it's going to have some more snows, mountains. But I also am doing it like diagonally across the United States a little bit. Yes, I play American Truck Simulator. Oh, take care of the baby. Attack One Gaming, we're using moderators for the first time today. We got Jazabel and Redneck Hero. And if anybody else is interested in being a moderator, we can always do that as well. Glad to have the Moist Snail with us. Tag One Gaming says, wow, mods. I know, right? And they've come in so handy today, too. Alexander says, flying in the UK, there's a city or town almost everywhere. That's the guy, Noel Phillips, that I watched that's from the UK. That's one thing he was saying, like, he lives in Texas now. He moved from the UK to Texas. And he said, I can literally fly 9 hours in Texas and still be in Texas. I'm going to go flash right in between these mountains over here. That way we can kind of get back on course a little bit. Alexander says, I met Noel Phillips. Very nice guy. Oh, right on. I've been watching him for a year or two now, I guess. And I really enjoy his flying videos as well. I like to watch. I watch people on the YouTube channels. I watch people from the UK. I watch from Canada, other countries. Jasmine says, I got the baby in bed for nap. Right on. Alright, there's a little valley in between these mountains over here. I'm going to try to see if we can fly through those as a fun little thing. You're welcome to follow me, Andrew. Oh, Andrew. Alexandra. Sorry, I was looking at my buddy Andrew text. I'm gonna try to get down here a little bit lower. The same with me. There's I saw like a road going through here, and so I figured there must be like a back road or some kind of road through this area. All right, here we go. Yeah, there appears to be some sort of road through this valley here. We'll work the throttle as we go through here as well. Help us turn. Looking good. Yeah, I think the low-level flying can be fun. It makes for a nice little challenge, too. And when you get down here, it just seems like, you're going so much... It feels like you're going so much faster. Because you get the sense of speed a little bit more. And it's like sometimes in these valleys and hills, you never know like what's going to come around the corner. And it's like how we went through that, and then it just kind of opened up into a spot, you know? And we'll climb up in some altitude. Where I'm at on fuel, I'm still in the green, so still got some flying to do. Oh, there's the plane. I can see him right out my back window. Watch where I'm going here. We're doing some stunt flying in our Cessnas. Right there. We'll work the throttle. Oh yeah. Well, a couple flyers. Oh, that's close. And some formation flying in the Cessnas. All right, you stay in front of me there, and I'll see if I can catch up with you. Easy, easy plane. The moist snail. Back to the inside here. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. There we go. I'm gonna climb an altitude here. And let's see. I need to make a turn to the right. Make a turn to the right here. We'll fly down through this. You see these big, huge mountains over here ahead of us. We'll fly over towards that direction. Jezebel says, Sim, I have a question for you. You have any kids? Yes, I do. I have 5. I have a couple kids going to be turning 21 soon. And then I've got soon to be 16 and soon to be 15-year-old. And then my other son is just about to turn 20. It's kind of weird to think about. They're almost all grown up. It just seems like the other day that they wasn't. Looks like we're about to come out into some sort of lake area here, right before these big, huge mountains in front of us. Alexander says, 2 turning 21 are the same age as me. Right on. That's fantastic. And we all pretty much sometimes played some games together or have played games together. Gaming's always been a big part of all of our lives. You know, my daughter, who has had my first granddaughter, she plays Fortnite, and sometimes we play. And when I play with them, we win. I don't win. I'm just kind of walking around and giving them cover fire. But the last 2 or 3 times we played together, they've won And so they're like, yeah, we definitely got to play with you more. Yeah, I'm curious to see what these big, huge mountains look like in front of us. I'll pull up the map here and see what our nearest airport is so I kind of get an idea of where we're at. KWMC airport code, if somebody wants to look that up. I can't look. My phone's about, my phone just died, so I can't look that up. But KWMC is off to our left, give or take. And let's see, actually, how far out was that? Let me scroll out here. Let's see, we got KBAM ahead of us. That might be where I end up landing because of my fuel. We might get to KBAM. We'll see if we can get to KBAM today. I don't know how far out that is, though, with the fuel that I have on board, which is I'm right here, still in the green. Approaching 3 hours of flight time today here in the Cessna. That means we got about 27 hours left to get across the United States. I'll scroll up the view here. And once we get back on course here, we'll have to find us that airport in a little while. We'll fly right over this water and see where I'm at on the map. We're here. Yep, we're doing fine. Doing fine. Got the moist snail back there still flying around in the C-172, catching up with us. Hope you had a fun time in your pilot's license today, and appreciate you flying with us too, man. It's fun. Let's see. I'm gonna go fly over some of this water here. I think this will be fun. Do some low-level flying over the lake. Go. I'm definitely overspeed in the Cessna right now, but that's all right. That's a good thing about the simulation. Some of this low altitude flying in. This is beautiful through here. I mean, just check this out. We can fly down right above this water. Man, what a beautiful place. Imagine coming to be able to camp out here and go fishing. Just look at this. Absolutely stunning through here. We got the Moisnell right behind us. Low flying. And when you get down here, you can really see how high those mountains are off to our left. It really gives you a sense of like where we're at. Alexander, if you want, feel free to fly over, top, whatever. I'll get you in the shot. I'm just going to cruise with this right here. I just love that. Look at how the mountains are shining off the water. I mean, just look at the glare. That's just absolutely awesome. I hear another plane approaching. Let's see. There they are. Nice. Absolutely fantastic. I hear that plane all around me. There it is. That's so cool. It's absolutely stunning through here. Just the water and everything. I mean, you really get a nice sense of adventure with this simulator. Like, just look at this. I feel cold right now. And I can hear Alexander behind me in the plane. That's crazy. I'll do this side for a while. Check out that view. That's even awesome too. Two planes. You can hear him work the throttle over there. I'm just holding steady here, and that allows him to do whatever he needs to do to catch up. Oh, check out the plane right there. He's moving in. Nice. Trying to hold it steady. Trying to hold it steady. There we go. Listen to him work that throttle. You gonna try to fly under the plane? Nice. Nice flight, Alexander. Nice move there. It does look like the Alaska landscape, huh? Alright, I need to power up, get some speed, and get back to the inside. And we need to get some altitude up, because I need to make a turn, I think. Let me make sure. Yep. We need to go left, but I need to get some speed up and altitude up before I can go left, because to our left there's mountains. And once I get above these mountains, then I got to start looking for an airport to start planning out to get a land at. I need to get over that mountain range right there to our left. So I'm still just climbing up. Oh, look at that 2-lane highway down there. And then Alexander flying right behind us. That looks so real. Here, I'm changing my views around a little bit. There we go. I'm looking for a break in those mountains. Looks like down here towards the end it gets a little lower. I wonder what highway that is down there. That'd be another fun thing to do, to follow a major highway. Oh, we got the moist nail right there underneath us. Whoa. That's some good flying right there. We are flying. We're like a couple pilots up here. Moving on up. Right under the plane. Look, the shadow of my plane on his plane. That's fun. I'll be on American Truck Simulator probably either later tonight or tomorrow. Let me get back to the inside. I still need to get a little more altitude so we can get around these mountains. It looks like down here toward the end we'll be able to snake around. In American Truck Simulator, I'm also Officer James Not Real. I bring a police series to American Truck Simulator. There's videos here on the channel. Right. We'll go up in altitude a little bit more. Looking good, looking good. Now we're going to start turning left. See if we can get over this mountain range here. Wish us luck. We are headed over. Could be a challenging little turn here. Wonder what's on the other side of this mountain range. You think it'd be a flat, open field area? It's really hard to say. Jasmine says, "Oh, cool! You and Redneck need to play together." Yeah, we'll do a convoy where we can all play online together, and I'll pull him over. It's Officer James Not Real. And I thought these mountains would be getting lower as we got down towards the end of them, but they don't look like they are. I plan on making a turn to the left here soon, but I think I see a spot. It might be kind of fun. All right, Alexander, let's do a little experimenting here. See if we can fly right up through here and just graze the top of this hill. Check my speed. There we go. Everything's looking good. Just graze right across the top of this mountain right here. There we go. And boom. Let's get down here and low fly this valley all the way out. That's going to be a challenge. Let's see if we can do it. Come on, full power, full power. Jazzbell says, we have a company American truck simulator called No Limits Trucking. Nice. Oh, look at these towers right here. There's two, like, power lines. To our left here. Make sure to avoid those. Holy crap. I didn't expect to see that there. Alexander, did you see those those power lines? That's crazy. Alright, now I need to pull up the map. And with my fuel, I'm going to try to make it to KBAM, and that's where I'm going to be landing for the day. Alexander says, when we land, I'll formation land with you. All right, right on. We're going to go to KBAM. Jezebel said, the owner is Hick Life. Oh, yeah, I watched their YouTube channel. How is the Hick Life? I haven't watched it in a few days. Or, well, it's been a month, I guess, or so. That couldn't have been that long. Let's see, I'm going to direct to, was it K, is it KBAM? Let's see, I don't think I put that in right. KBAM. Well, I mean, I know it's this direction. Let's see where we're at on fuel. Yeah, I should have enough to get there, I think. Set the autopilot there for a minute. There we go. Make sure it still works good. Pull up here. So yeah, we got KBAM. and that's right here, so that's where we'll head to. So we seem to be on, we got to get over that mountain range. And that should get us there. I remember he was moving, that Hick Life was moving into a new place or something about that. Hope he's doing well. Alexander, you good to fly to that airport there? I don't know what it is as far as time, if you got something to do there at home. Just want to make sure you're good. Try to be respectful of everybody who's flying. I am really enjoying this flight. This has been fun. I might see. I was trying to think maybe if we could snake through those mountains somewhere. I think I'm gonna go down, do some low flying. Maybe we can get through those mountains. If we can't, we'll turn around and go around the right side of them on the way to the airport. And check out some of this view here as we go. The good thing about having less fuel in the plane is it does climb faster if you need it to. Once again, thanks to the moderators for hanging out today. We appreciate you so much. Now we got some low flying. I'm just right atop these trees here. That's crazy. Nice flight. Get down here and do some crop dusting. I'm looking for places to camp. Okay, these mountains might be a little bit of a challenge. I don't know which path would be the best. We'll try this one. Jezebel says, I'm enjoying watching your channel. Thank you. I really truly have fun. It's just, I enjoy it. I enjoy talking with all of y'all too. And my plans is to do this for a very long time. So I just want to keep the channel growing. I'm dedicated to the channel. This is my job. Here we go. I'll try to make this work. I don't want to lose too much speed through here. I might have to turn around if I got too much wind against me or anything. We are getting the low fuel warning or signs. This is a beautiful flight. Now that we have the low fuel, we're going to try to find an airport for us to get down into here soon. And if I lose too much speed going up through here, I'll have to turn around and get out of here before we get trapped. Right now we're climbing just fine. How's your Cessna doing back there, Moist Nail? This is going to be close. It's got to hold the speed. It can do it. It can do it. 79 knots. 76, 77. Don't stall. Still got plenty of speed before stall time. 71, 72. Perfect. Just barely. That was awesome. I didn't think we were going to make it over there. I honestly was worried for a minute. Alexander, you make it? Right on. Now let me start finding out where this airport is. Still quite a ways out from it, so I need to make a turn. And hopefully that we get there. I mean, we are getting pretty low on fuel. And it looks like we're going to have to climb and get some altitude to get over this last big mountain range. And let's see. I've got I'm in the yellow. Yeah, I agree with you. I'm gonna get up here in altitude and then I'm gonna pull it back in the throttle. I mean, I can always add fuel, but I'm trying to keep it like we need to get fuel for me, you know? The mixture is the red one, right? I'm gonna pull the throttle back and pull the mixture back. All right, we're sipping fuel. And I got my autopilot set. Cruise at 9,000. All right, let me turn autopilot off. Let me check where my airport is. All right, KBAM is straight off or nose over the mountains. Okay, sounds good with the oxygen and stuff. And let me get some speed here, and I'll get up to 9,000. I'm currently at 8,000. We'll go to the right side, okay. Alexander says, if we get to 9,000, the mountain is still higher, probably go to the right side. Okay. I see Moisnell off to our right there. I'm approaching 8,500. I gotta let my nose down. I gotta get some speed up here. I'm also going to check my navigation. I need to turn a little bit to the left here. I'll stay towards the right of this mountain here. We'll follow that on in. 8,700 feet. I'm going up to 9,000. I'm approaching 9,000 feet here very soon. And we're going to land at Kabam. KBAM. Okay, 9,000 feet. And we are headed that direction. And I got throttle back. Everything looks good there. Everything's on track that way. Low fuel is in the yellow. Still doing pretty good. And we got Alexander and the Moisnell ahead of us there. Headed to KBAM. Man, what a fun flight. We left from Whitehorn, California 3.5 hours ago. Headed to final destination will be Billy Mitchell Airport in Frisco, North Carolina in a few days. But for now, we're headed over to KBAM. If anybody has a chance to look up where KBAM is, let us know there in the comments. Alexander says, I'll do an orbit to get behind you. Right on. I see you making your turn. That's just so cool. We got TTV Meg with, hey, I'm back. What's happening, Meg? We're watching the Moisnell get behind us. We're headed over to KBAM. That's where we're going to be landing today. Hopefully we make it there. I'm really low on fuel. We're just sipping the fuel now. And I'll pull up my map. And we are on track for KBAM. After I get done with the landing here, I'm gonna head out for a 5-mile walk today. Here, I've been doing 5 miles every other day to get in better shape. So I'm looking forward to doing that here in a little bit. Go to the outside here. I love the tail view. It's a little harder to fly like this because I'm trying to maintain level, but it's pretty neat that you can see the plane closing in behind us there, and you just see the train, the mountains, how beautiful that is. Just holding steady here. Pull the throttle down, save a little bit of that fuel. Save a little bit of that fuel. And we're right on course for KBAM. And we got Alexander out there, been flying with us a long way now. How's your day going, TTV Meg? I've never been to this airport we're going to, so I don't know what it looks like. I have no idea. And then in a couple days, I'll make some YouTube short clip videos from this as well. Get back to the inside. Just double checking them. I gotta turn a little bit to the left here. Making sure we're on course. Let's see, are we getting into the red of the fuel yet? Nope, still in the yellows. So we're doing good, we're doing good. And then the next stream I do with the flying, I'll take off from the airport we land at today and continue on our flight to across the United States in a Cessna. I wonder if this field's going to be in the middle of nowhere. I just heard a plane go under us. Somewhere. Okay, looking good. Let's check our map, see where we're at. All right, we're still on track for KBAM. We should be seeing that any time here in a few minutes. And we'll get these birds on the ground. There's videos here on the channel if you want to see the rig that I use for flying and driving. It's all set up there. There's a video. Check out. There's also some YouTube short videos, some comedy stuff. All kinds of fun stuff. I've really had a blast with everyone today too. This has been fantastic. And so far, the longest flight I've done in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Can't talk. I'm still just letting the plane sip the fuel. Airport is getting closer. I don't know if this is a grass field. I have no idea. So I'm not really sure what to look for. I think it's... I don't know what it'll be. Got the wing hellos. We got to find this airport, see what it looks like, and then we'll get in formation and land. I think, is that it out there? No, that's just a clear spot. That's not it. Oh, I see it out to our left over here. All right. Let's go see what this airport looks like and see where we got to land at. I need to get eyes on the field and the runway. Okay. I think that's it. That's our place out to the left there. Nope, nope, we're still straight ahead. I thought that was an airport to our left, the building's there, but no, that's not. We still got to go straight ahead. My bad, my bad. I was thinking that it was over there, but I was wrong. Straight ahead. Redneck Hero says, I'm back and I heard you want to pull me over in ATS. Haha, right? Check out the videos. I'm Officer James Not Real, and I have another buddy of mine who's Officer No Name. We add some police to American Truck Simulator. There's a couple of videos here on the channel. It'll be fun. We do a convoy and, make sure you got your license, registration, all that good stuff. Oh, I see you out my window. I got a Cessna out the window here. There it is. Whoa, look at that. Easy. It's like I could reach out and shake his hand. And don't forget your medical card for truck drivers, Redneck Hero says. I'll be who knows what I'll be checking on those days. Nice. It's so cool I can look out my window and see another plane. Oh, got the wing hello. Right on. Right back at you. Right, pull up the map again, check, see where we're at. Okay, we should be on course anytime now. We'll be getting to KBAM. If somebody wants to look up KBAM airport code and let us know where that's at, would be fantastic. I believe we are right on course. Actually, I'll make that a little bit smaller. Like that. And let's see. Yep, about 20 miles out, you say? Oh yeah, I got it right there too. I see it. We'll see if I can get lined up for that. I think that's out there in the distance right there. All right, everybody, we're going to head into KBAM. Me and Alexander here. We've had a fun flight today. I'm just getting here in time too. Let's check our fuel. We're still in the yellow, almost in the red. I got you off the side there. Redneck Hero says we need to do a convoy together with a John Ruda truck or something. Hey, it sounds fun to me too. I don't have any John Rudas though. I got some other stuff though. Okay, I believe this is our airport off our nose here. And I think that the black spot up there in the distance is our airport, is our runway, I believe. And that's what I'm headed for. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put some flaps down. Yeah, sounds good, Redneck Hero. All right, we got him off our side there. I'm gonna try to get lined up a little bit. I'm a little to the right, or a little bit to the left. Here we go. I'll cruise out this way to get angled better. Okay, we're pretty committed now, it looks like. We'll watch our speed, we'll watch my speed. All right, here we go. After almost 3 hours and 50 minutes of flight time, we're going to make it down to KBAM. JB Gaming says still live. Yep, and we're about to finish it up here just in a minute as we're headed into KBAM. Try to get these planes down. Almost there. Work the throttle. All right, I'll take the right side. Easy. I'm trying to land. We got two planes coming in at the same time here. Easy. Almost. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. And ooh, bounce it, bounce it, bounce it. A little sideways, a little sideways. We're down. Whew. And Alexander's down. Man, that was a crazy landing. We'll go ahead and get off the runway here. I'll make my turn over here and I'll meet Alexander over here at the building. We'll get parked up. Get my flaps back up. Man, that was a fun ending. We got down on the ground safe and sound. The rest of the flaps up. Inside. There we go. And we'll get parked up over here. Alexander, he'll come in from the other side there. I want to say thank you to everybody who hung out and watched. Thank you to our moderators today. It's the first time I got to use moderators. Thank you for helping us out. It really made a difference. I appreciate it. And we're just over 1,200 subscribers. That is fantastic. Okay, we'll get pulled up over here. We're clear this way. Clear this way. And then I got to get some fuel, but I'm going to get pulled in right over here. JB Gaming says, we should do a convoy with John Ruder trucks. I don't have any Ruder trucks yet, but I'll totally pull you all over. Brakes on. We made it. Right on. Got Alexander rolling up next. And just like that, we made it to KBAM, which is, let's see, where is KBM? If I'm looking it up. We landed in Battle Mountain, Nevada. Battle Mountain Airport, that is where we're at. So everybody, welcome to Battle Mountain Airport in Nevada. Glad to be here. I'm going to get the plane shut down. Thanks, Alexander, for flying with me. I really appreciate it. Redneck Hero, see you on the flip side as well. Thanks for being a moderator for us today. Thanks to your wife hanging out. And we'll see you all in another stream. I'm going to get the plane shut down, and I'm going to go out for a walk. Thanks for hanging out, everybody, and I'll see you later. Alexander, have a good one.